Jake Paul's trash talk at a press conference in Dallas proved to be his downfall. He made a shocking remark about Mike Tyson, saying, "I'll bury you next to your daughter." This comment clearly crossed a line, and Tyson couldn't let it slide. The heated exchange occurred at Madison Square Garden on May 20, 2024, during a promotional event for their scheduled fight on July 20, 2024. Jake Paul, known for his provocative style, took it too far with his hurtful words. The tension was palpable, and Tyson's reaction was swift and decisive. In a surprising turn of events, Tyson broke the rules and threw a punch at Jake Paul, connecting straight to the face. The impact was brutal, and Jake crumpled to the ground, down for the count. His confidence and pride were severely damaged, left face down on the floor. The boxing world witnessed an unforgettable moment, and Jake Paul learned a harsh lesson. His attempt to provoke Tyson backfired, and he paid the price. The incident has left everyone wondering what's next for Jake Paul and whether he can recover from this humiliating defeat. Tyson's actions may have been extreme, but Jake's words were undeniably hurtful. The boxing community is still reeling from the aftermath, and the scheduled fight on July 20, 2024, is now uncertain. One thing is clear: Jake Paul's reckless trash talk.
Promise to the people is on July 20th, Mike will be put to sleep, and he will feel my power, and I will go down as the man who put Tyson to sleep for the last time.
Not just trash talk, folks, it was like a mouse giving a...
Tyson's actions may have been extreme, but Jake's words were undeniably hurtful. The boxing community is still reeling from the aftermath, and the scheduled fight on July 20, 2024, is now uncertain. One thing is clear: Jake Paul's reckless trash talk has put his career in jeopardy. Jake Paul's provocative remarks at a press conference in Dallas crossed a line, sparking a violent reaction from Mike Tyson. The event, meant to promote their July 20th fight, turned chaotic when Jake made deeply personal attacks on Tyson's family and late trainer, Cus D'Amato. He even mocked Tyson's deceased child, leaving the audience stunned. Tyson's face twisted with rage, and his eyes flashed with anger and pain. The air was electric, and everyone sensed something big was about to happen. When Jake continued to taunt Tyson, saying his own blood couldn't survive his shadow, Tyson snapped. With a roar, Tyson lunged across the stage, his fist ablur as it smashed into Jake's face. The sound of the impact echoed through the room, followed by a collective gasp. Security rushed in, but Tyson's initial blow had already done its damage. It took several guards to pull Tyson away as he strained to get at Jake. The scene was pure chaos, shouting, camera flashes, and scrambling to restore order. When the dust settled, Jake lay on the ground, looking like he'd been run over by a truck. His cocky smile was replaced by shock and pain, with blood trickling from a cut above his eye and his face swelling like a balloon. The boxing community was buzzing after the incident, with Evander Holyfield, Tyson's old rival and current friend, commenting, "Mike's temper is legendary, but this was a side of him I hoped was in the past." Jake Paul pushed him too far, and now we see the consequences. Jake's injuries were severe: multiple facial fractures, a broken nose, and a shattered cheekbone. Doctors said he'd need surgery to fix the damage. His team announced he was recovering but would need time to heal, leaving the July 20th fight uncertain. Tyson showed no remorse, saying, "He crossed the line. This is what happens." The boxing world was left in a mess, wondering if the fight could still happen. Jake Paul, once a promising fighter, now lay battered and broken, a victim of his own reckless mouth. The press conference intended to hype up the fight had turned into a battlefield. Jake Paul's live stream rant, filled with anger and sadness, marked a stark contrast to his cocky attitude at the press conference. He claimed to have suffered fake injuries, posting videos with a cast and bandages, but these claims quickly fell apart. In one video, he mentioned dislodging his shoulder while lifting a gym boulder during a sparring session, which sounded implausible. People had mixed reactions, with some fans feeling sorry for Jake, thinking he was just a victim of Tyson's uncontrollable rage. However,
literally had to pay them a lot of money for no reason. And I'm like, it just pisses me off.
Many in the boxing community sided with Tyson, believing Jake's big mouth earned him every punch. Jake's public rants and videos only added fuel to the fire, making people more divided. As days passed, fans continued to argue on social media and sports news. Some defended Jake's actions as part of hyping the fight, while others thought his tactics were reckless and disrespectful. The incident highlighted the fine line between hype and hostility and the real-life consequences of crossing that line in professional boxing. Tyson didn't stay quiet, calling out Jake on his fake injury claims. People spotted Jake out and about, acting perfectly fine, just days after the incident. He was seen at a bowling alley in Los Angeles, using the same hand he claimed was injured. Tyson pointed out the obvious inconsistency, and the media jumped on these discrepancies. The legal battle between Jake and Tyson intensified, with Jake filing a $300 million lawsuit against Tyson on May 25, 2024. The lawsuit accuses Tyson of aggression and making life-threatening remarks. Tyson's defense calls out Paul's claims as exaggerated and ridiculous. The potential impact of this lawsuit on the fight's future and Tyson's legacy is huge. If Paul's claims hold up, Tyson could face severe financial penalties and legal restrictions, messing up his ability to compete. The fight set for July 20, 2024, is now uncertain, with promoters and fans wondering if it will happen. Public reaction to the lawsuit has been mixed, with supporters of Jake Paul arguing he has the right to seek justice for what they see as an unprovoked and violent attack. On the other hand, many in the boxing community and Tyson's fans see the lawsuit as a ploy by Paul to avoid the fight and make easy cash. As the legal proceedings continue, the boxing world is left in suspense, eager to see how this dramatic chapter in boxing history will play out.